Hello, this is Mary with your Smarticles, and today we're going to learn how to create a red reveal pixel art that you can use with your students. Our first step is to go ahead and copy and clear the template. If you have a copy of the template already, great. If not, take a look in the comments and there is a link there to get you your free copy. Once you have it open, go ahead and click File and Make a Copy, because you never know when things can go wrong, and you'll be really glad that you have an extra copy of this template. Next, what we're going to do is cover up the word Smarticles by clicking and dragging our cursor across a variety of these colored squares, copying them, and then clicking and pasting them where the word Smarticles appears. For copying, I like to use the shortcut key Control-C, and for pasting, I like to use Control-V. Repeat this process until you've covered up all of the text that you don't want. Step number 2, you need to design your word. To do that, you'll want to find some pixel art lettering that you like and use it as a guide for drawing your letters. To draw your letters, click on each square one at a time, select the fill bucket, and then color it black. Repeat this process one square at a time until you've drawn your entire word. One shortcut that I like to use is just to color one of the spaces black and then copy and paste that black square into all the new spots. That way you don't have to click the fill bucket every single time. The next step is to mask the word. In other words, you're just going to change the black coloring into a group of colors that are easily revealed when a red lens is held over them. On the lower left-hand corner of the template, you'll notice that there are a series of colors that you can use to draw and write with. These are the masking colors. To use them, select any colored square and copy it. Then go to your word, click on a square, and paste that color in random spaces along your word. Return to the column of colors and select another color and repeat that process. Continue this until it appears that your word is starting to blend into the background. If you think it's ready, you can test it by dragging the secret message reveal lens from the lower right-hand corner over your word. See if it shows up clearly. One thing I really like using with my students is these plastic red lenses. This way they can hold the red lens over their computer screen to reveal the hidden message. Don't be afraid to position your word into the center of the screen. In this case, my word is way too far to the left, so I'm just going to copy all of those squares, slide over about 8 or 9 columns, and then paste it in. In order to fill all of the remaining space, I'm just going to copy some random pink, orange, yellow squares and paste them into that section. The final step is to add the conditional formatting. In other words, to set up the magic reveal. To start formatting this to reveal the hidden image, we're going to right-click on this answer space adjacent to where we're going to type a question eventually. And then scroll down to the bottom and click Conditional Formatting. When you do that, you'll see this menu pop up on the right-hand side. Click here to expand the menu. What we're trying to do is tell the cell what to listen for, and we do that by establishing formatting rules. So click here to expand this box, and then scroll down and click Custom Formula. The formula here has to be very specific. Start with the equal sign and then a dollar sign. Then the letter of the column that belongs to the cell you're currently working in. Use another dollar sign and then the number to the row that you're currently working in, an equal sign, and then in quotation marks, put the response that you want the student to type in. In my case, I'm just going to use the word Smarticles. We'll next determine the range of cells that are going to color themselves when the word Smarticles is typed in the answer box. We're first going to decide what color to fill this section of cells. For mine, I'm going to just choose this yellow. Click here to begin to select the cells that you're going to color yellow. If the box is in the way, just drag it off to the side. Begin by clicking the first cell that you want to color yellow. Then hold down the Command key if you're using a Mac, the Control key if you're using any other PC, and start selecting all the cells that you want to turn yellow. You'll know it's working correctly if you see the data range column begin to add a lot of different cells. When you're finished selecting every cell that you want to turn yellow, click OK. What you see up here is that we are now applying yellow to this range of cells when the word Smarticles is typed in cell C5. When you're finished, click Done. Then click the bucket tool and click Reset. When you do this, you'll see all the yellow squares that you selected turn back to white. Now that you've formatted one cell, you're ready to go ahead and format every single one of your answer cells until the entire mystery pixel art reveals each time an answer is typed in the answer column. This does take quite a bit of time. One thing to remember is that you're going to be changing the color for the different answer sections. In this case, I'm working with cell C6, and I would like the cell to turn purple when the student types in the answer. So I'm going to select the purple option, and then I'm going to go through, and as I hold down my control key, I'm going to select all of the purple ones that are here in this picture. And this is the process that you're going to do for every single row. It does take a long time. When you're finally ready to go and you've cleared out all of the cells, you're ready to test your spreadsheet. As you type in your word in quotation marks in the correct answer space, you'll see that the cells begin to color in. Your last step is, of course, to customize it for your class and your students by adding questions and, of course, testing it one more time. So the questions that you enter are going to go in the first column. And the answer that you're expecting a student to enter, you already formatted when you did the custom formatting. It was in the quotation marks. If you wish to change that, you can right-click on the cell and access the custom formatting and just change the word in quotation marks. When you're done, hopefully you'll have a fun magic reveal pixel art that you can use with your students. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And don't forget to follow this channel. Good luck!